I mean, cities have places where young people can gather, and the thing that struck me when I first moved to St. John was that there aren't a lot of public spaces other than the parks where people can do things. And so, you know what, skateboarding is the big thing right now, and so why shouldn't you have some place like that? And, you know, skateboarding isn't just something I think that 13 and 12-year-olds do. I mean, if you had an actual organized area, you'd probably have a much wider audience as well.
I think it's important that we get one because we can't just be skating around the streets and almost getting hit by cars because it's very dangerous. And I don't know, I think it would add to the community. I think it would make a lot of kids happy. Keep them out of the drugs.
As far as a skate park goes specifically, it seems really clear to me that, you know, every big city has one and there's skaters everywhere in the city, and I've always found that like skateboarding is an activity that's like, it really promotes good health, and there's just positive aspects to it, and like it just seems like a skate park is a natural step towards trying to encourage that, much better than many other things I can think of. And apart from that, yeah, I mean, retaining people in St. John, I think it's starting to happen. People are starting to move back, but definitely if your teenage years are really cool and you have a good time when you're, you know, 15 to 20 to 25 because there's something for you here, there's more chances you're going to stay than leave and try to find that in another city. You know?
People are always complaining that we're on the streets and everything, but they're not doing anything to get us off of them, so I don't know.
If you had a skate park, do you think you would be a better skater?
More than likely, yeah. Just have a place to go every day and practice your tricks and everything without getting kicked out.
I think skateboarding has been around in St. John for a long time. I did it years and years ago, and now my son's trying to do it. He's only 6 years old. But without a skate park, there's going to be a lot more trouble in this town than people think, because everybody's always going to want to skate. The cops are just going to keep on harassing kids forever. So give them a place to go and do it where it's safe and legal, and they're not going to get harassed by the cops. You think a skateboard park's a good idea?
I know how to do a kickboard.
Yeah?
From the owner of a business in the uptown, I'd love to give these kids a safe alternative place to go and skate. I think it would be a little easier on my customers rather than having them come off some of the stairs in front of my restaurant, and somebody's going to get hurt at some point in time. And a lot of the kids are coming into the restaurant and they buy food. It's great to have them in the uptown. Most of them are great kids. So I think from that perspective, I think it's a great opportunity for the community. From our community perspective, I think that it's one more piece of the vitality puzzle where when you come uptown, it's an urban experience. It's an experience for the whole region, and it hits a certain demographic. It's a younger demographic, which we haven't really targeted yet. I think it's something that we need to foster.
You know, a skateboard park would help to attract young ICT professionals for sure. You know, the ICT industry is in this city is in desperate need of some new people. There are more jobs than there are people to fill those jobs right now, and young professionals are a prime target. Having a skateboard park brings a dynamic element to the culture that could help to attract these young professionals to the city.
The skateboard park sort of touches on just that broader picture of giving the youth the city purpose, and so a community like skateboarding is a fairly cross-cultural sort of one.
I know growing up we always chose family destinations based on the caliber of the skate park, and to think that St. John could potentially have a state-of-the-art skate park is phenomenal, especially when you think of Canada's first city, who's working very hard with many various community groups that are trying to reinvent and rejuvenate our city. So I can't think of any better way to do that than by tapping into the young talent we have here. You know, a skate park goes hand in hand for retention and recruitment, especially when you're talking about attracting and retaining the creative class, a lifestyle that we know research supports, that this is the very thing that attracts and retains young people.
The senior citizen here at the Admiral Beatty, I would say it's a must. The children need a skateboard. A lot of the seniors here are scared when they go into the square. They have walkers and things, and it's not the children's fault. They need a skateboard badly, and we're in full say yes. If they had the better facilities, they'd even be better at it. It's a growing city, and all the good places in Canada have skateboards parks everywhere, and so we're a little bit slow at getting at it. So I think we should have it.